This is Functionally Feral, the podcast where two college roommates turned chiropractors, clinic owners, and crunchy moms talk about running functional businesses while raising feral children. We're Felicia and Natalie, home birth enthusiasts, holistic rebels, and slightly unhinged multitaskers who believe in nervous system regulation and toddler negotiation. Join us each week as we crack up and crack facts, swap stories from the trenches of motherhood and entrepreneurship, and explore all things holistic living, healing, and hustle, with zero shame and lots of laughs.
Hello and welcome back to episode 17.
Hey, Felicia.
Hey, Natalie.
We have a good episode today.
I love how we've crafted our intro.
I know.
To always
Our
be the same.
intros and outros. I always say, bye.
Bye. I always just say, and that's it. We're done. Are you drinking peppermint tea again?
Of course. It's working.
I actually drank peppermint tea twice this week.
Did you?
You inspired me.
I actually think it's very enjoyable.
It is. And I've been craving a fun drink in the afternoon when I'm adjusting. Because I love just sipping on a coffee throughout the morning shift and just kind of carrying it around. I love an accessory.
Agreed.
And I love leaving it all around my office.
Give me something to do with my hands. Yeah.
I think I have ADHD. So in the afternoons, I'm like, I don't need another coffee. So I found peppermint tea at my office. I'm not a tea drinker, but you inspired me.
I haven't really been either, but I've been liking it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I usually only drink it if I'm sick, but now I'm actually liking it for other things. So
are we maturing?
Maybe.
Are we mature?
And sometimes I do love coffee, but sometimes I just don't want it. I don't know why.
Are you pregnant?
No, I better not be. No, I'm not. Because when I was pregnant,
coffee.
It was the last thing I could think about putting in my body.
Dan would make it in the morning and I couldn't even smell it. It was so yucky. I wonder why coffee is so repulsive.
It's funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lord, did I want a hot chocolate though.
Tried to get me drinking Element hot chocolate.
Okay, that is not that great. But a regular old hot chocolate when I was pregnant.
How do you make your hot chocolate? Because I don't like it.
This is complicated. Doesn't have to be this complicated. Everything I do is complicated.
You're it's not Swiss Miss water. It's
heck to the no. And Gene loves a hot cocoa. So I have to make this frequently. And I've figured it out on how to actually do it. Okay. So I have to make my own chocolate syrup, basically, is what I do.
Natalie.
With maple syrup and cocoa powder. It's the only way to make it work. Because
fresh every time?
Mm-hmm. So
what's your ratio?
I put a little blurb of maple syrup and a tablespoon, maybe 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. And you have to just either.
You're making a matcha.
I do pop it in the microwave for 10 seconds.
Okay.
To have it mixed together.
Okay.
And you make a syrup. And then you put that in the warmed milk. So I'm warming milk on the stove.
Yeah.
If you don't, then the cocoa powder just doesn't absorb. You're mixing it for hours.
Right.
So you have to make a
my
syrup.
Prenatal.
Mm-hmm. It's way more complicated than it needs to be.
Have you heard of bone broth hot chocolate?
I have heard of it.
Have you tried it?
No, I don't think I would like it.
Oh.
I want it to just taste I want it to be milk. If I'm going to drink a hot chocolate, it better not be made with water. No. It better not be made with broth. Bone broth? No.
Mm-mm. Okay. I've had a few patients that are pregnant and love a bone broth hot chocolate, and I just have never tried it.
Maybe I'll try it.
I don't know.
Maybe
we need to do a hot cocoa tasting.
Okay.
No, I just have never liked hot cocoa longer than 3 sips.
Yeah, because it's always too sweet.
I think that, and it's so tacky in my mouth. The after effects, I get the opposite of cotton mouth. I get like Play-Doh mouth.
I'll make it for you. You'll enjoy it.
Okay, Natalie's gonna make me a hot cocoa, and then she's gonna spike it.
Wait, are we back on the sauce? Are we drinking again?
Actually, no, because I need to get pregnant.
That's true. I had a
You have
long
to
time that I
behave.
drank nothing.
Yeah.
Now I've been like, I dabble occasionally, but
I'll be
like,
honest. I had a beer last night. She had a beer. Her nose got stuffy. Man, an
mhm.
IPA will stuff up my nose
Oh,
faster
2 seconds.
than a flower up my nose.
Yep. Yep.
I don't
I
know.
also know by the first sip of wine whether it
Oh,
has additives in it or not because I will get like immediate inflammation in my sinuses.
is that from the additives?
Mhm.
Is that what do they call that? No. Uh, isn't there
Like
a term for it?
sulfates and
Yeah, yeah,
sulfites, but then there's like
is that
they
what people are allergic to?
they add like in the US, they add like 500 different additives that you
It's like
can
a cigarette.
possibly it's horrible.
Okay.
So that's why I can only drink Spanish, Italian, French wine.
Natalie, you are the most interesting. Wait, let's for all the people that
We should
aren't
have a
looking
wine
at our
episode,
we
actually.
should, because I don't know anything about wine and I'm not really into wine.
Uh,
For those of you that are not watching this episode, if you're not watching our episodes yet, you should start doing that on Apple Podcasts. But if you can't see Natalie, tell us what your hat says.
My hat says expensive and difficult. And if that doesn't sum up every decision that I make, I
Her
don't know
hot
what
chocolate
that
is expensive and it's difficult to make. Her wine is expensive and difficult to source. Natalie, you're on brand.
that is my brand. That
I
is
love it.
me.
I
That
love
is
it.
me. So,
And for those of you that don't know, when Natalie went to buy this hat, it was the only hat on the shelf.
yes.
So it was made for Natalie.
Yes.
One of
It
one.
was for me. For me. She also said that she's like, I'm gonna order like 30 more of these because apparently a lot of people have
Are
this
expensive and
brand.
difficult. You're like, and no. You should buy them all up so nobody else can buy
I
them.
should.
Yeah. We should make our own trucker hat and make it say something that we say.
I was thinking about that also.
What would our
It's
quotes
gonna
be?
happen.
Not for me.
That's perfect. That's good.
Not for
Wait,
me.
that's a really good one.
Yeah.
I
like
love
that one.
that. As a hat, I
Yeah.
love that.
Okay, so we're gonna sell merch.
I think that's amazing.
Is
Okay,
that
we're
our
gonna
first
brainstorm
merch
about
drop?
this. Another
Dan?
thing that's expensive and difficult though
Oh, tell me.
is our water,
Oh,
as it always has been.
we we take something that is so accessible, so free, so easy to
So
source,
free.
and we make it so expensive.
Okay, but in the US, it is not that great and accessible to have
No.
good quality water,
Yes.
actually.
Yes.
So,
We have clean water
yes,
per the
like you're
rest of the
not
world.
gonna
You're not
die.
gonna get malaria. What do you get from waterborne illness?
Diphtheria.
Diphtheria, not malaria. That's from a bug, right?
Yes.
It's from a mosquito.
Mosquito.
I had to dive down. Wait, side note. I
Yes.
had to dive down microbiology, microorganisms in
Oh
my brain
my.
on the spot during a new patient exam the other day.
Oh, why?
I had a patient in that presented, a 17-year-old female. She had crazy, almost neurologic symptoms. And I say
Okay.
almost. She had neurologic symptoms. She was borderline meningitis,
Mm.
couldn't figure out what was going on.
Mm.
Raging headache, neck pain, could barely move, sat in a
Mm.
crunched over position,
Ooh.
a slight fever, wasn't
Oh.
high. That's why I was like, maybe not meningitis. And then she was like, yeah, I can barely eat. And I was like, what do you mean you can barely eat? And she was like, my tongue is disintegrating.
Disintegrating.
She showed me her tongue, Natalie. It wasn't flaking because that's like surface level. It was like multiple epithelial levels deep.
What?
Like
Like ulcerous?
disintegrating is the only word. No, not ulcers. Like
What?
the edges of her tongue were like ridged in, like
Oh,
if you were to
okay.
like fray out,
Okay.
but like deep,
Holy
cavernous.
cow.
It was crazy.
I mean, I
And
start thinking Lyme disease 1,000,000%.
I said that. I said mono.
Mhm.
She was not totally meningitis presenting, but also like you can't rule that out.
No.
Then I was like, okay, what else did I brainstorm?
Why
Lyme.
was she in your office?
She had a headache. I said, I know the bounds of chiropractic and you are due to be in the ER right now.
Yeah.
I sent her to the ER. So yeah, it was crazy. And they were like, no, I think she needs an adjustment. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, not after she, not until after she's thoroughly checked out.
No, I literally was racking my brain about microorganisms, and I was like, gosh. And then the
Oh,
mom
shoot.
was like, well, what should I ask for them to test when I get there? And I was like, okay, well, we have a mononucleotide and we have, I'm blanking. I literally was like, I'm like pretty versed in like Western ailments testing just because like school taught us the like
Mhm.
entry level things. But I'm like, I
Infectious
don't use,
disease, though,
yeah.
is not.
But I'm like, I don't see enough of it to be
No.
like, oh, that's like a classic sign of this. And I just like didn't know what to do. And
Oh,
then
my.
halfway through the conversation, the mom's like, oh, yeah, my tongue did that when I was pregnant. And I was like,
Ooh.
we
Ooh.
pregnant? We pregnant? And she was like, no. And I was like, Mom, is she pregnant? So I don't know. I don't know if she's pregnant. I don't know.
Please
But
fill us in.
I know. But the microbiology side of my brain was just racked. And I was like, I've run out of I've run out of organisms.
Yes, that are
Yeah.
that
I'm
I
like,
know the names of.
and you have traveler's diarrhea. I just know hot topics.
And that would be from water, from
Yeah,
traveling somewhere
that's
else,
true.
drinking the
Yes.
water,
Side note,
traveler's
back into
diarrhea.
water.
There we go.
Waterborne
Skirt.
infection. Back on topic.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to talk about water and how
Oh,
we have done some of the research so that we can provide you with some of the information
yeah.
about sourcing and about quality and
Yes.
content.
Yes.
There's a lot more to
Because
water than meets the eye.
yeah, all water truly is not created equal. So
No.
water is not water is not water. And I, as you can attest at our years of ski trips together,
Oh.
there has not been one that I have not had
Mm-mm.
San Pellegrino
Natalie and I
in the grocery order.
love Natalie and I love a glass bottle of San Pellegrino.
Glass bottle mineral water is superior.
If you've
And
gone
I've
out to dinner with
always
Natalie, she orders not tap water, not table water. She orders the glass bottle sparkling water.
If I'm feeling fancy,
Yeah,
I order it
or
with a
flat.
wine glass.
Yeah.
And a
Oh, I
wine
love
glass with
it.
a lime. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So that's just it's what I've always done. It's always
Yeah.
felt right to me. And now that I know more information, I know why it feels
You're like, "Oh
right
my god, my
because
intuition led
it
me to the
led
right
me
spot."
to the right spot. It did. So I think that brings us to like talking about the difference between what mineral water is and like a
Yeah.
true from the source water
Yeah.
versus what is coming out of our tap versus
Correct.
what is in a plastic water bottle in the United States.
Correct.
Because let me tell you, purified water in a plastic bottle doesn't exist in other countries.
No. It's
They
a
don't drink
scam.
it because they know that it's horrible for you.
Well, and it's a scam.
It's a scam. It is,
Plastic bottled water is a scam.
first of all, tap water that has then been stripped
Of
of
everything.
everything, which is
Good and
good.
bad.
Good and bad.
Good and bad.
Take the bad stuff out.
Yeah.
Totally, totally down for that.
Mhm.
But they'll add a mineral for taste, which is just a bunch of crapola because
Oh, wait, or they'll change
first, it
the
doesn't taste
pH.
good. Yeah, or they change the pH by
Crazy.
adding a ton of calcium to it or something. It
Oh my god, people out
this
here.
water, our bodies don't know what to do with that.
Yeah, I know.
Our cells are getting shriveled.
Mhm.
And this goes back to like biology, osmosis, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
So this is kind of deep.
Not only are we referencing microbiology, we're referencing
Osmosis,
cellular
cellular function.
cellular physiology.
So if you really want to dive into it, just do a little
Okay.
research on some osmosis in a cell,
Yes.
and you'll see that it is what's needed is a proper mineral balance
Right.
to maintain the appropriate fluid level in a
Yes.
cell.
So what happens is the area that has more salt and
Solids.
solid concentration, the water is going to diffuse into to dilute it and make it equal
Right.
amongst all the cellular layers.
Right.
So if you're drinking something that has absolutely zero mineral or sodium or like any of those nutrients
80 different minerals that
Yeah.
should be in
in
water.
a water. If you drink just, I'll call it plain water, your body is going to fight to move that water about. And basically you're just creating more dehydration.
Right. So when you're drinking purified water, which is what most people go for because it sounds great.
Yeah. Like that's what's like in
it's the
bottle of
Dasani.
Dasani.
It's the Aquafina.
Oh my
It's
God,
the
jinx.
nearly every like Smart Water, all of it. If it doesn't say spring water,
yes,
you're pretty much drinking
fancy
junk
hose
food
water.
Let's just say fancy hose water.
Yeah.
That doesn't also have any minerals that hose water actually would have.
Right. Hose water might be safer. Minus the fluoride, which is another problem.
The whole other thing. So that brings us then to like tap water, which a lot of people will drink tap water. So okay, fine. That has minerals because it's somewhat of a naturally occurring water, even though it's been treated.
It's treated to somewhat get chemicals out of it,
to
runoff,
again not kill you immediately.
Medications out of it.
Kind of.
Yeah, sometimes. But then it's fortified. Would you call it fortified?
Yes,
Or
because you're
whatever.
adding back of
fluoride, which was a public health problem in low-income areas like cities and things like that, to help protect children's teeth.
Right.
But if you have good oral health care and you're doing appropriate things
and
like
remineralizing.
eating good foods and all the things that would like constitute like good public health, right?
Yes.
Like sanitation.
Yes.
Then fluoride isn't as necessary for you.
And now we know a lot more about fluoride. We know that it causes lower IQ in children and all this stuff. So tap water also isn't great because then you have all the chemicals and metals and chlorine and all the stuff that you really don't want to be drinking.
You don't want to drink it, but it's to make the water quote unquote clean.
Clean, right.
Right? Like it doesn't come out smelling like mold. It doesn't come out smelling like
it doesn't have the bacteria level in it. So you're not going to
like
immediately die from a disease from drinking the water.
No, you're not going to die. You're not going to die. And if that's your best option, that's better than Aquafina.
Fine.
I think. I don't know. Should we go? What would you say? What would you go? Tap water straight out of the tap, or would you drink an Aquafina?
I can't make these decisions.
I would go 50. I would mix them.
Sure. I don't have a clue.
I don't know. I guess honestly, in pure honesty, I would probably go with a bottle of Aquafina and then add salt.
Minerals. Yeah, I would too. I would add salt, a purified bottled water. Yeah.
Before I would drink tap water.
Yes.
Okay.
I would agree.
Okay. All right. So that's our bottled water. That's like plastic off the shelf you get at the gas station, the grocery store, and like those vats of 30 water bottles. Also, you have no idea where that plastic water bottle was stored, how it was shipped, how long it's been in that plastic.
Yep. So if you bottle a water like immediately and it's in plastic, that's fine. Okay. You're fine. You're not going to die.
Wait, like you're bottling it?
No, like if you had a bottled water that, was bottled immediately before you drank it, it's okay.
Where are you sourcing that? I have no idea.
Where are you sourcing it? I don't know. But when you have most bottled waters, they're stored in hot warehouses.
In the sun when they're in transport.
Anytime they heat up is where the problem comes.
Yeah, microplastics.
And pretty much at any time, every single water bottle that's on the shelf is going to be heated at some point.
Yeah.
So that has tons of plastics, and that's the whole other problem. Not to mention the
lack
garbage
of
problem and the
right. Yeah, plastic water bottle problem. Yeah.
That's huge. So some people truly just drink those all day.
Yeah. So if that's what you're opting for, it's better that you get a nice container, glass. I don't know. What is your thought on like stainless steel? Does it have
it's fine.
Does it have toxic?
I don't think most of them. I don't think so.
Okay, there was this whole Stanley
thing. I don't know.
This whole Stanley debacle about
anything is going to have some sort of like.
What was the thing it was leaching?
I don't remember.
It was a lead.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
People were saying it was like leaching lead into the water and like you're just poisoning yourself. And I'm like, oh, we can't win.
I know. My stance with all of that is I actually would prefer the lead over the plastics because I'm dead serious.
You can detox
You can
lead.
detox lead. Our bodies can't get rid of plastic for like 50 years.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So take the Stanley, not the reusable bottle. Okay.
So now mineral water.
Yeah.
Because this is what every other country in the world drinks and knows is superior.
This is their quote unquote bottled water.
This is their bottled water.
Mineral water, spring water.
Yes. Yeah. So spring water, mineral water technically are interchangeable, I would say, except mineral water technically has a different mineral content most of the time.
Yeah.
Mineral water, a lot of them are sparkling.
Yes. Yeah.
But spring water are not. Most of them are not.
Right.
So,
and there's natural carbonation and there's artificial carbonation.
Right. So some carbonation really does occur naturally, which is fascinating to me. Fascinating.
And it's not as sparkly.
Yes. It's like a gentle effervescence, which I prefer.
It's not in your face.
I don't like an aggressive effervescence.
No, I've had some aggressive sparkling waters recently and I'm literally just like flying up to the ceiling.
Honestly, I leave them open for a while and just like let it all aerate. Let the gas come out. Okay. So first of all, my preference would be glass bottle.
Yeah.
Spring water. Mineral water, whatever. I would prefer still, but sparkling is fine. It is what it is.
I think the perfect balance of sparkling is San Pellegrino.
I think so too. I really prefer it.
It's sparkly enough where it gets the point across, but you're not just sitting there with like bubbles in your chest.
Yep, agreed.
It's like slightly.
Topo Chico's too much for me. I think it's very aggressive.
Yes.
So I have to.
That's like soda.
It's truly so tough.
What are the brands of the ones I've recently gotten? I got like an Icelandic sparkling. I'll have to look back at my photos.
We're going to be doing, Felicia and I are going to be together in a few days. And when this episode comes out, we're going to be together by the time this episode comes out. So we are actually going to be doing an in-person water tasting.
Yes, we are.
For the gram.
Yeah, for the gram. So tune in. So you better be following us.
Oh, I wanted to talk a little bit about, also just like finding spring water. So you can go to findaspring.org and you can look for springs around you. And I understand that is very difficult for people to do.
Yeah. Also, you have to make sure the sourcing is correct because you don't know. So like, do not go to the creek in your backyard.
No.
And look for a freshwater source because you're going to get an infection real quick. Talk about waterborne infection.
Right.
You don't know if an animal died 1 mile up the stream and is just running over a dead deer. And you could get very sick.
Not to mention pesticide runoff and all this other stuff. And it's just like, okay, we have to be careful.
We have to be careful.
From what I know, if you could find like a spring, like an artesian well, whatever, the water's coming from deep enough that I don't think pesticide runoff is a problem. And don't quote me on that.
But you also have to get it like at the source.
At the source. I know.
You cannot go 1 mile down the road.
Right. So I would say like that is gold standard.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that, if you can do that, it's living, fresh, flowing water.
Okay. Let's work backwards.
Okay.
So gold standard. And then how do we get nice quality water to our
So then I've also done the glass bottle delivery of Mountain Valley spring water.
Yeah.
I was doing that for a long time.
And then you just have like a dispenser at your house.
You have a dispenser. And that's probably like, I still think is second best.
Okay. But glass
third best,
bottle,
which is now what
jug.
Preferably.
Yeah.
But again, those are bottled
very quickly.
They're not sitting in there for a crazy long time.
And then just make sure if you're storing it, you store it in a cool, dry place, like a not sun.
Cool. Right.
Yeah. I don't know why I say like
not in the
cool,
sun.
dry. No, just don't put it directly in sun. If it's in plastic, don't store it in the sun. Don't let sun hit it. You don't want sun on your plastic.
Right. So then I'd say third best, reverse osmosis.
Okay.
With added
adding.
minerals.
Yeah. So reverse osmosis takes tap water in your home
Mm-hmm.
and it filters out quite literally everything. It turns it into plain water.
Yes.
Okay. But that means you have to reconstitute it with good mineral balance.
Yes. And a lot of the RO systems remineralize, quote,
Do they?
not enough. So most people think like, oh no, it's remineralized. No, it's not.
Okay.
You need more. Sorry,
Gotcha.
you need more.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that because I, from anecdotal evidence and from symptoms that people have from drinking their reverse osmosis. Reverse osmosis is the best option for most people.
Okay.
Let's just say that because it's easy to obtain for the most part. Like most people can figure that out.
Can you install your own RO?
You could.
Or do you have to get a plumber?
You could. Yeah. If you have like a built-in soap dispenser in your sink, then yes, because it just goes right up through there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could.
I want to RO my whole house.
Well, that's a whole other thing. That's $10,000 to $15,000 to do your whole house.
That's fine.
So yeah, I mean it's worth it for a lot of the time.
We really got to get this podcast off the ground before I get a full house RO.
So let's go back to that. Table that for a second.
We'll
because
revisit
then
that.
we'll talk about that in a second. So you have to remineralize it. I like from Trace Minerals. It's called Utah Sea Minerals, and it's their trace plus salt.
Yeah.
You can also just put sea salt in your water.
Yeah.
Sea salt, pink salt, mine salt, not Morton salt, not kosher salt.
No.
Okay.
Not
very
table
specific.
salt.
Not table salt. Okay. Very specific.
I like doing trace minerals and then adding in, I have pink salt crystals that you soak in water.
Perfect.
And then it's from Feminescence.
Perfect.
And it looks gorgeous on your counter. I keep it in a glass jar and then you just scoop a little bit of that solution into your water. Perfect. And then,
yep.
She's good.
Perfect.
I thought I poisoned myself the other day, Natalie.
Oh God.
I put my trace minerals on, like I went to squeeze it because it's a squeeze. Mine's a squeeze bottle, not a dropper. And I squeezed the trace minerals and it was in a mason jar. So I guess some of the trace minerals dripped onto the lip of the jar and got in those like grooves.
Oh.
So I started drinking it and then I like licked my lips and I literally was like, I thought it was like it tasted like rat poison. I've never tried rat poison, but I literally was like, oh,
it's truly the worst. Worst thing in the world.
It's the worst taste. When it's that concentrated, it was like pure trace minerals.
Horrible.
In my lips and on my mouth. And I was just like, oh my God. And I kept like second guessing myself. I'm like, where did this mason jar come from? Did it have like poison in it? And then I just like went and poured it out because I couldn't get over it. But do not just drink trace minerals by itself.
No. And you really only need a few drops.
They say a tablespoon or something. I'm like,
no. That's for like a supplement. To remineralize water, it's like 2 to 4 drops per glass. Yeah.
I just do a couple drops. Okay, so then if you can't go RO, I do Berkey. I like Berkey, but again, that's going to take everything out of it. So you have to reconstitute it.
You have to. Yep. Yeah. And then a lot of people will do a Brita, which a Brita
hey, it's better than tap water.
Better than tap water because it's going to at least, the carbon filter is going to at least take out the chlorine, some fluoride, some metals. Like it's not great, but it's better. Right. It's better.
Yeah.
So that's like an okay option.
Yeah.
Zero water is much better if you have to do like a like a pitcher filter.
Okay.
Zero water actually gets it down to 0 total dissolved solids.
Okay. And then you reconstitute.
And then you also remineralize that as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
A lot of other people will do a countertop RO filter, which is like AquaTrue.
Okay.
That is a countertop RO. So
is that the one that has
fine.
What's the one that Santiva?
Oh, is that another one?
That's a countertop and it has like it's rocks and charcoal and like all the stuff like you can see it in the glass jar and you put your water on and you watch it like go through. It basically is simulating it going through the earth.
Yep.
And that I think remineralizes.
It probably does.
Because it's going through the rock and
Mhm.
stuff. Another thing from Santiva that I love, because we're talking about water, I use a Santiva water filter on Giuseppe's bathtub.
Oh, yes. Okay. That's where I
Yeah.
wanted to get back to.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
And we're circling back.
because you mentioned the whole house reverse osmosis.
Oh, yeah. Your
So
skin.
we also can talk about well water versus
Yeah.
municipal water supply.
Right.
And I know so much about water. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
This
we could
is
talk about water for 3
silly at
episodes.
this point. We really could. Like, we could dive into all of this stuff
Yeah.
pretty heavily.
Are there a ton of wells where you guys are?
Yes, because everyone has a well.
Oh.
There's no, at least where we are, there's no municipal water at all.
Are you on a well at your house?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So, and my parents are on a well. So, like, I've always been on a well.
You've known well.
And have pretty much never drank tap water because of that, because you just don't really know what the deal is with it.
Right.
Like, you can have it tested, but they do not test
It's also gonna
for
change.
everything.
Right.
It's always going to change. They also don't test for pesticides most of the time. Like, if you have somebody come over, like, from the city and test your well water, a lot of times they're not testing for that stuff. So I don't trust it. Kyle also worked for the water department in Rochelle. So, like, he also knows so much about water.
Oh my God, we should have
But he
guest
only
speaker
knows
Kyle.
but he only knows the traditional like thoughts. And I'm like, I don't agree with you.
He's Western medicine
I
water.
don't he's Western medicine water. I'm like, I'm sorry, we're not on the same page.
No, but really. Wait, speaking of Western medicine water, we have to circle back to energy of water at the end.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay.
We do.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry. Continue. Back to your well water.
So, well water versus municipal. Well water has a whole host of problems. It doesn't have the chlorine and fluoride.
Right.
And pharmaceuticals, but then you have more bacteria, you have metals, you have rock solids, you have, like, we had a iron forming bacteria in our well water. So it would make everything red. Like, our whole shower, like, this is why we had to get our whole water system revamped, like, a couple months ago.
Your parents' house or your house?
At our house currently.
Oh my gosh.
So our whole shower was stained red because it was like it would create iron in the water. And then in the summer it would smell like sulfur, and it was just, like, gross.
Oh my gosh.
It was safe, quote unquote, from the water guy.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Oh my gosh.
But, like, I would never drink that. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
So, and then the pesticide thing. So there's been so many clusters of cancer in well recipients because they're near a field where there's pesticide runoff.
Right. Because a lot of wells are on properties that don't get municipality water.
Right.
Because they're off the grid.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So just because you're on a well doesn't mean you're safe from chemicals and all of that stuff. So cancer rates are actually really high in people who do drink well water.
Yeah.
So, and then from the city water, then you have the chlorine and you have the fluoride and you have the pharmaceuticals and all of that.
Yeah.
So in a perfect world, you would have a whole house RO system.
Right.
Because then your showers are going to be filtered. Your sink water that you're brushing your teeth in is going to be filtered.
And washing your face.
Right. So
doing your dishes.
I'll tell you what we did when we just redid our whole water system. And we had to put an iron curtain in, which is basically something that oxidizes the iron that's in our water. It oxidizes it to a big enough molecule that then the filter can filter it out.
Yeah.
And then the water softener takes out the rest of the iron. And then for our drinking, we added an RO system for our sink.
Yeah.
But we did not do it for the showers and the other sinks.
Okay.
Only because it
you
just
don't
didn't make sense.
Strip it.
It didn't make sense at the time.
Yeah.
And I also have a filter on my shower.
Yeah.
So for showering, I'm not concerned because that's going to take out most of the other stuff that the iron curtain and all of that doesn't get out.
Yeah.
For drinking, it was most important for us.
Right.
So I wanted to do the RO for that. But it would have been $15,000 more on top of what we already paid.
Yeah.
to get
to
the
do
whole
the
house
whole house.
RO.
Yeah.
And he said you may not even get out all the pesticides that way, which
Wow.
is unbelievable.
Wow.
So you have to have like a UV system, and you have to
Yeah.
have like,
I know plenty of people with UV systems.
Yeah. So you kind of have to do a lot of different things depending on what is
Right.
in your water, but that's like a
Yeah.
whole rabbit hole to go down.
I
So
know.
there's a lot of easier ways to
Yeah.
get good drinking water without having to do
Right.
that.
Right.
So
So Giuseppe's bathwater filter is the Santiva brand. So it not only filters out the chlorine, the fluoride, the pesticides, the
Mhm.
whatever could be in it. I
Yep.
don't even know. I haven't tested our water.
Yeah.
And then it remineralizes the water
So
as
cool.
well. So his water is like so soft. It's
Yeah.
his water is gorgeous.
Amazing.
But it's like a little sachet that you just put over the bath
The spout.
spigot. Yeah,
Yep.
the spout. And it's in this like cloth bag, and then it
Cool.
dries. It's like awesome.
That's amazing.
I
love
love
that.
them. And then like Sep has never struggled with skin issues. He's never had, I mean, eczema is more so a vaccine reaction.
It's a gut issue.
So
it's a dispersed gut issue.
I'm not, that I don't think
Concerned
his
about
bath,
eczema.
I don't think his bath filter is what's preventing his eczema, but
Right.
he never got cradle cap. He never got like any of these other skin issues that kids like severe diaper rashes.
Yeah.
The only time he's had diaper rashes when he was sick.
Right.
But really
Teething and sick. Yeah.
Yeah. He's never had skin issues, but we've been doing a reconstituted water filter literally since the day he started having baths.
Yep.
And then we don't put soap on his body.
No, I've never
more than
really
necessary.
used. Yeah.
Yeah, more than necessary.
Yeah.
We use it to wash his hands and often like around his face just to get some of the oils off from like food because he eats a very oily based diet.
Yep.
So I don't want him getting like breakouts because he has oil on his face. But
so soap is not.
Okay, soap is a whole nother
That's a
topic.
whole other thing.
I haven't used body wash.
Oh God, no.
How many years?
I don't think I ever have.
I haven't used body wash in probably 7 years. I haven't used soap on my body. Actually, I take that back. I had to use it once in the past 7 years. I went and did a float tank.
Oh.
And when you float tank, they make you use body wash and shampoo before you get in the float tank. And I was like, oh, I don't even know. I literally looked at it and I was like, oh, is it worth it?
Right.
Should I even do that?
Oh my.
I know. I didn't want to, but I did.
I use like bar soap, just like
here and there.
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, I use Alivia body enzyme.
Oh.
So it doesn't have any surfactant.
That's intriguing. I need to send that to me.
Okay. Alivia is great because it is like a cleanser. And I use it like 3 times a week, but it doesn't have any surfactant. So there's nothing that's stripping the oil. It's just an enzyme that like gets some bacteria off.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
So I use Alivia and then anyway. Okay. So that we could go down that rabbit hole too. Okay. So circling back to water. So, you basically we went down like the hierarchy. So we've gotten to like Britas and like countertop filters that are great if you don't have like excess income to be spending on house filters and like expensive filters or like it's not cheap to buy glass bottle San Pellegrino. Like that's not how you can sustain all your water income.
No.
Like that's for like I don't know. Do you buy it in the case?
I do from Costco. I'll buy it.
I just got a Costco membership this week.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm excited. So San Pellegrino hates to see me coming. But I drank a lot of San Pellegrino when I was pregnant. It just was so yummy.
So satisfying.
I mean, I still drink a lot of it. So
I can tell at this point when
what's mineralized, what's not.
I really can. If I'm drinking like a purified water like a RO water that hasn't been remineralized, I'm like, I'm still thirsty. It doesn't do anything for me.
Right.
So it's almost like, why am I even drinking? It makes you more thirsty. And when you understand the physiology of it, you understand why.
Why?
Mhm. But I absolutely notice a difference.
Yeah.
I will notice, like, if I go on a trip or something and I don't have mineral water for a while, my calf, if I stretch my foot out and my calf will cramp, and
You'll
I'm like,
know.
oh boy,
Dehydrated.
dehydrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And no matter how much this is the misconception I hear all the time. I drink a ton of water. Like, oh, I'm sure you do. And you're still having all these cramping and twitching and
Dehydration issues.
dehydration issues.
Mhm.
It's because it's actually not hydrating your cells at
Yes.
all. So, like
Yes.
migraine, I have so many migraine patients that
Mhm.
will come in and say, I'm just getting migraines all the time. I'm
Mhm.
drinking a ton of water. I go, what type of water are you drinking? And
Right.
most of the time,
They're
the
like,
people who are
"Gatorade."
drinking tons, it's bottled water all day.
Mhm.
And I go,
Mhm.
okay, well, that's doing nothing for you.
No.
I say, just for like a week, humor me and just
Try it.
try putting minerals or salt in your water.
Mhm.
Every single one comes back 2 days later, and they're like, in 2 days, it was gone. My
Yeah.
migraines were gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like an
Mhm.
unbelievable thing. And all
Yeah.
these people who have more and more migraines and they're
I was
going
gonna
to
say
these
cardiac
doctors and getting
issues too.
Botox and doing all
Mhm.
this stuff, like maybe try a little salt in your water
Yeah.
first. And
Yeah.
it's like
Also, it'll hydrate your
unbelievable.
skin and then you won't have wrinkles,
It
and then
will.
you also
It's
won't
true.
need Botox for your face.
It's true. There we go.
It can prevent lots of reasons for Botox.
Beauty
Yeah.
hacks.
Yeah. No.
But there's
Water
like
yeah.
it actually can be that simple
It can
sometimes for
be.
migraines, and it
Yeah.
sounds ridiculous.
Alright, let's go over, to-go electrolytes. So,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
Element,
Yes.
Liquid IV,
Sure.
Water Boy. Like,
Sure.
what's
You
your
could
go-to?
walk around with a little salt vial in your purse, and
Yeah.
I can't say that I haven't.
Wait, have you seen those little mini tahini?
Yes,
Just
it's
dump that out
essentially that.
and then put your own salt in it.
I do actually
Yeah.
carry around every day. I carry on a little trace minerals. So I
Yeah.
have one
Oh, do they make a
like a
mini
mini
one?
one. Mhm.
Oh, cute. That
Mhm.
would be a great stocking stuffer.
It sure is. It's a
Ah,
great gift. I mean, it's awesome. So I carry that
wait,
with me all the time.
we should make a little gift guide.
Love it.
A little,
I'm literally
Natalie and
giving
Felicia
salt for Christmas gifts. I can't
wait,
even
didn't you go
I'm
to
giving
Hawaii? Did
salt.
you get a bunch of salt?
Yes, I did, and I brought it back and I gave it as gifts.
Yes, I did. Okay,
I'm giving
so
salt away for Christmas gifts.
okay, so if you are out and about, you're going on a girls' day, you're going out to lunch, and you know you're gonna be drinking water, but you don't have water with you, you can pack a little vial of good salt. You can make that at home. You can grab
Put it
a
in a little baggie. People will
little
think it's
thing.
propane, but it's okay.
You're, like, shaking stuff in their water, and they're like, "Man,
Am
we're gonna
I
have to kick
am
you
I
out."
bringing my own salt on this trip that we're taking in a few days?
Yes,
Absolutely.
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 Disney doesn't know what's coming.
No.
Okay, what is your take on, like, Element and,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Liquid IV and stuff?
I think they're it depends.
Yeah.
So, Liquid IV, the only benefit I can see with that one is if you are truly, like, dehydrated and you need the sugar content to
Mhm.
help bring minerals into your cell also. So,
Yeah.
like, if you're severely dehydrated, you're throwing up, you're sweating profusely,
I
you
I
do need
put
a little sugar.
I put, Liquid IV, out after our sauna patients.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
when you're really sweating, you're
Yeah.
really losing fluids.
Mhm.
In order to, like, to rehydrate at that deep level,
Yeah.
you do need a little bit of carbohydrate.
Right.
So, I don't
Mhm.
hate the sugar in that,
No,
but
but
I
it's not
don't think you need to do it
your
every day.
daily.
No.
No.
So, like, really salt, just regular old salt in your water should be daily. Elements, again, maybe 1 a day is fine. It's not a
Yeah.
pro but, like, after a workout,
Mhm.
if you're really feeling dehydrated, that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Element's gotten a lot of flack lately for, like, their extra things
Sourcing.
that they're putting in it, and
Mhm.
their sourcing is actually good, at least from what it says on their website. Like,
Oh, okay.
they're not using table salt, they're using
Okay.
mined salt.
Well, I know it was, like, controversial
It
for
was
a while.
controversial for a while, so
Yeah.
they added, like, maltodextrin in there or something, and
Oh,
people were having a
on
cow.
edge. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
which is fine. Like, why do you need to put fillers in there? I don't know.
Right.
Instant hydration is a really good one I've come across lately.
Okay.
And they use, I think, like real fruit flavors
Mhm.
and gray French sea salt, I think is what they're using.
Okay.
So
Just
that one, like,
ingredients. They
yeah,
make
just
one
ingredients is great.
that has no dyes,
There are
and
so many
there are so
wonderful
many.
ones.
Yeah.
Just read the ingredients.
Mhm.
So you don't want
And if
any
you're
artificial
no, I was gonna say
sweeteners.
artificial sweeteners are like hard no.
Hard no.
Mhm.
You would ideally have one that's sweetened with fruits
Mhm.
or maybe a little monk fruit, maybe stevia. Stevia is one I don't really love, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Certainly no artificial sweeteners.
Mhm.
Um, and I don't like there's so many out there I can't even
Right.
I can't
Right.
even really make like my top
Those
recommendations.
are something that you have on hand, like, if you know you're gonna be out at an
Mhm.
amusement park all day and you want something in your purse that's easy, that's
Yep.
gonna give you a little flavor, that's gonna be
Yeah.
like a fun drink, like, they're good for when they're used in moderation and
Right.
appropriately.
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Yep.
That's my take on them.
Yep.
I don't drink an element every single day.
Right. And
But
I
I'm
know
also remineralizing my water when I drink it, so I don't feel like I
yeah.
need it every single day, you know?
Agreed. Agreed. And I know a lot of people are nervous about like blood pressure and having salt and all this stuff.
Yes.
And it's
Preeclampsia.
preeclampsia, all of it.
Mhm.
Here's the real deal.
Here's a shtick.
Salt is not causing your high blood pressure.
It's not the salt.
But sodium chloride,
Mhm.
table salt could be.
Yeah.
Could be. So
McDonald's fries,
sodium in like
100%.
canned processed
Mhm.
things. That sodium is not what we're talking about. So
Do
that,
not,
yes, you
yeah.
should probably limit.
Yes.
Sea salt.
That's what causes swelling, that and
Yes.
dehydration. But
Yes.
regular healthy salt, not
Is
not the
helping the
problem.
fluid balance of your whole body,
Mhm.
and it will actually in many cases lower your blood pressure.
Right.
So
I always tell my pregnant patients, you need more salt.
salt.
Good salt.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mhm. So
More
it
water, more
just
salt.
uh, there's more and more you can go and do your own
I
research
know.
on that if you're really concerned.
We're
This is
not
like
your
old this is
doctors.
so old news. I don't I'm like
If you
annoyed.
don't already know this.
I'm annoyed by it at this point. It's
No,
like,
but
okay.
if you have
Okay.
questions about like what salt you're drinking, or if you're
Mhm.
drinking, like, shoot us a message and we can take a look at the ingredients with you, or like
Totally.
give you recommendation on like what our take on the salt is. But
Yep.
we all need salt. Like,
Yep.
you
Like
need salt.
way more than what the RDA is.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
double at
Mhm.
least. Like 5 grams is is
Yeah.
everything that I've seen, 4 to 5
Yeah.
grams.
Okay.
And 2,400 or whatever that the RDA is just it's gonna be very inadequate for most people.
Right.
So
Right.
we really need more. And I think all you can do is test it out on yourself. Who's to say that I'm right
Right.
and that you're right? Just just try it.
Just try
If
minerals.
you're having migraines, if you're having eye twitches, if you're having muscle cramping,
Yes.
if you're sweating a lot and working out,
Mild
sorry, you
cardiac
need
issues.
more. If you're having cardiac issues, if you are pregnant and
Yeah.
are worried about
Swelling.
preeclampsia and swelling, please just try it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Please. Because I, I can nearly guarantee that it's going to help.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
So,
Okay, let's talk about the energy of water.
oh yeah,
Okay.
please.
So, water can either be structured or unstructured,
Mhm.
and that is its energy, I guess. What would you call it?
It's the
It's
actual
organization.
crystalline structure
Yeah, it's the
of water of the molecules in the water.
molecules, how they lay, what
Mhm.
organization they're in. Think of like a flash mob
Yes. Or a snowflake.
or a snowflake, and
S
it's disoriented until it's not. And there's this beautiful crystalline structure, like you said,
Mhm.
an organization to it that is quite divine,
Yes,
if I don't say so myself.
it is.
Now, when we start filtering waters, when we start processing waters, we lose that structure and it
Yep.
becomes disorganized and chaotic.
Yep.
And what your body has to do is it has to use energy sources to restructure the water once you drink it.
Yep.
Now, naturally occurring water, spring waters, waters from like actual natural, like if you go to a spring and you like get it out of a
Mhm.
river, those waters are naturally structured because they're tumbling on the rocks and they're structured. But when you start to filter them and they're not structured anymore, there are solutions to restructure them.
Yes.
I use a Somavedic.
Yes.
A Somavedic is like a EMF blocker and water structure. It does so many good things for you. It is a beautiful crystal.
Yeah.
But that after 10 minutes will restructure the water. And then when you drink the water, your body doesn't have to work so hard to restructure it, to utilize it.
Right. I'm also aware that salt and a little citrus in water actually does create the energetic restructuring.
Burst. Okay.
It creates the energy
lemon?
to that. Yep. Lemon.
Do you have to activate it? Like, do you shake it? How do you,
I think it's
what would you say?
recommended that you stir or activate it somehow.
Yeah.
In general, when you're drinking water, I think it's a good idea to move it because that's how you then create the energy flow again.
Yeah. Because salt is a conductor.
Yes.
And so if we put energy into the bottled water or the glass of water, you can restructure it.
And this isn't woo-woo. Like, this is truly like you can see it under a microscope.
Like Natalie said, if you look at a snowflake under a microscope, it is the most beautiful structure.
And that's what actually water should look like.
Yeah.
If you're looking at the molecules put together.
Yeah. So there are ways of restructuring. Natalie said you can do salt and citrus and then shake or stir, or you can have a very fancy Somavedic device. But I love my Somavedic for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
It's like good, clean energy in the home, but it also blocks EMF and it restructures my water. There's like a lot of good benefits of it.
Yep.
But that's a little above and beyond. But I have one at my house and in my office, and I don't regret either purchase.
No, I think it's great.
I think it's great. People walk into our office and they're like, oh, so the energy in here is so good. And I'm like,
there's another one.
It's us. But then second off, it's my Somavedic.
There's another like box device. It's called, I think it's Lila Quantum.
Okay.
Am I making that up? It starts with an L. And it's like it's a quantum energy device, and you can put your water in the box.
Proximity.
And
inside of it.
And even within proximity. Yeah. Because water is such a good conductor.
Right.
It will pick up on the quantum energy field.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's wild.
I know. I think
it's so cool.
How close does the Somavedic have to be? I don't even know. Like within a foot, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So water is a fascinating topic. It is, I don't know. It's just, there's so much variety.
Yeah. It's so complicated only because we've made it complicated.
Right. Because we've stripped it of all its goodness.
Right. So
but again, like I see the public health side of it.
Yes, absolutely.
Like water that doesn't have, disease causing organisms.
Of course.
Water that helped at one point or still, it's still probably, the fluoride's probably still helping children.
To a certain degree.
I will probably say lower income houses that don't have access to healthcare, that don't have good hygiene and things like that. Like I'm sure it's helping somewhat, but I don't know how much water are they drinking anyway?
From a tap. I don't know.
So I don't know. The water
it's not all created equal.
No.
As I said, it's just, it's a complicated situation. It is. You can optimize it at any income level. You really can.
Exactly. And we just went through a couple options of the top tier, what you can do to filter out everything, to countertop solutions, to additives, things like that. Yep. And Natalie and I this week will start sharing a little bit more on stuff that we have in our own home.
Yeah. What do we actually do every day?
The products we have. And we'll share some of those because I think we're not trying to overcomplicate it.
Right.
That's not the point.
If you're going to be keeping up with a habit, it has to be as simple as possible.
My mom always said, what was it? It was if it has more than 8 ingredients, she's not making it.
I feel
I am your child. If a recipe has more than 8 ingredients, goodbye. The only thing I'm going to overcomplicate is my fancy coffee and mocktails. But those are
less than 8 ingredients.
Yeah, but still less than 8 ingredients. But if you're doing something that's repeatable every single day, it can't be complicated. It can't. And the only way I'm going to complicate something is if I'm habit stacking.
Exactly.
Like if I'm doing 3 things at once, each thing is going to have 1 step.
Yep.
So I don't know. I digress on that.
Mm-hmm.
Make it as complicated as you want.
I think we covered pretty much everything that I wanted to cover.
We talked about a lot. Mm-hmm.
We didn't cover hydrogen water, and that's a whole other thing, but I don't want to go into that right now.
I love my hydrogen water, though.
I know.
I love it. I gifted all my girls.
That's like a whole other thing.
I gifted all my girls hydrogen bottles last
year
for Christmas.
I love it.
I know. This year I'm doing something else
very
special.
Ooh.
I'll share with you off the pod.
I don't
know. Honestly, if you're one of my girls at my office and you're listening, you'll have to let me know. I don't know if they listen. They hear me talk.
To know if they listen. Yeah,
they
know
hear me talk all day long. They don't need to listen one more bit of me.
That's true.
If you think I talk a lot on the podcast, you should hear me at the office.
Oh my God, right?
I'm a yapper. But yeah, every year for Christmas, I get my girls like a big ticket item health object.
I love that.
Health, not object, but like
health
I do something
tool or
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, Natalie and I will be in Disney next week. So if you want to follow along, you'll have to follow us on Instagram.
Wish us luck. Mm-hmm. Disney with toddlers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
If you want to follow my Instagram, it's Dr.Felicia Divine. What is yours, Natalie?
Dr. Richards.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine's Dr.
Yeah.
Dr. Felicia Divine, and then it's Dr. Natalie Richards.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us along on Instagram if you want to see us get together in Disney, do our water tasting. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be so fun.
Get into some trouble down there. We'll see.
Yeah. Oh, we definitely will.
All right. And we're going to be filming and recording a podcast when we're in person together.
Yeah. It's going to be so fun.
For that. All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hope you loved our chit chat. Remember, while we may be doctors, we're not your doctors. And this podcast is not supposed to replace advice from your own provider. Please don't take our opinions as medical advice and talk to your doctor about what's right for you.
That's a wrap on this week's episode of Functionally Feral. If you're loving the realness, the rituals, and the chaos that comes with raising feral children while building a business, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Share it, tag us, and don't forget, being feral is functional when you've got a plan.